What is going on, guys? I have a little bit of a PUBG gameplay for you guys today. Basically, since I wasn't recording, it's playing it through the spectator, but I've chopped it down to more of the quote-unquote important parts. I'm just going to give you a play-by-play on what I was doing at the time, or what the conversation was, or how I was thinking to play it out. Basically, at the end, I really started to pop off, and that's why this is becoming a video. To be real with you, I would feel bad if Shroud was in the game because I would have absolutely destroyed him. You'll see when we get there. But basically, to start off with the first cut, we looted the whole school, nobody went to school, and we got to this point in the apartments where I realized that somebody was going in my building. I called it out. He walked out of the building, my teammates got him for me. He was over at this tree. And the only reason I want to call out this part was because, as you see, my teammate got knocked there, but that's not really the important part. That dead body on the ground right there, I was having a conversation with this dead man, and this man was a very valuable player. He was telling me about all the dick-sucking ventures he would love to do with me and how shriveled up penises are the best. And basically, he's the reason I won the game, because he allowed me to grab the Glock that gave me the good luck charm for the whole entire game. Really, this guy is the MVP of the game. There's really nothing else I can say about that. He is just the best. I got my teammate up here, and we're gonna... my teammate was saying for help, so I eventually had to tell this guy that I was done talking about dick sucking and appreciated the help. Picked up his Glock right here, because he asked me to, and I really think that's why I won the game. And I went to go help my teammate here in a couple seconds. He was saying that he heard footsteps still, so we figured we'd go help him out. We went up to the building where he had just shot someone. And, as usual, my first teammate just runs in there, balls to the wall, but we come in for cleanups, and somehow I didn't get the kill, even though I really feel like I put the most bullets, but that's besides the point. Then, here we go, the really valuable part of this gameplay. My teammate, he's a really valuable player. We got to sit here for about 3 minutes watching him crawl upwards as he acted as if he was AFK. Really, do I know why he did that? No. No, I don't. But I'm going to make you sit here and watch him crawl for about a minute. Okay, back to the real gameplay. And sorry if these shots look really weird. Spectator is really fucked up in this game. It's kind of ridiculous, but basically we just saw this guy hop in the car and he's driving away, and we wanted to grab the attention, so we just started laying down shots on him. Sadly, this is where I lose one of my teammates, but it was just so that we can grab attention and hopefully go for some kills. I start getting shot here, so I just go to the shack, hoping that they don't try to just gun it down, in which they don't, and then I hear this car driving by, and I think about how he could drive into the shack, but I'm realizing he's going around, and at this point I tell my teammates, hey, maybe one or two of us should move back because they're gonna start flooding in through the back. Essentially me and my teammate that ended up falling here were the people to move back. I made it out, he got picked off, sadly. Here's where we lose the first teammate, just getting knocked about right around this time by the car headshot. I at first thought maybe they didn't leave, but then I remember that there's two people in the car and I see one leaving, so I realized that this is bait and I need to watch out for one more person. We see this person here, me and my teammate clean him up. My teammate should be getting the res right now, but he is occupied with the other gunfire and he gets distracted and eventually leads to the fall of that teammate. But I see this guy right here. Very sloppy looking shots. I really hate that spectator does that, but it worked. I got him down. Essentially, I was just looking for the guy over here. I could not find him. Eventually, further down the line, we just decided to push. I'll leave you with the field gameplay till we get there. So it was eventually at this point where I make the call with my teammate, hey, we should push up. At this point, we're making Fortnite jokes about how I'm going to build the ramp up and he's going to push around to the left. That way I can distract him while he gets the flank. Because Fortnite's a trash game. Never play it, please. Essentially what I do here is I go right, he goes left. We have no clue where he is. I just hope he's in the bushes, so I take a blind spray. I didn't see any blood, so I just moved along with it to check the bushes up close. And after close inspection, I had thought he's not here, but clearly I turned on the name tags, and you can see that he is there. We got a little bit of a jump scare. I thought maybe he was in the building. We had just thought, hey, he's probably camping up there now. So I pull out a grenade, pull the pin, just to see this guy right here. So I just chuck that at him, lay down in panic, and thankfully my teammate sprayed him down for me. So that was great. After the long and painful looting him, we see a supply drop in the air. So what better thing to do than within the last couple zones, go for the supply drop. Take our 2 separate jeeps, and of course I fucking flip mine about 150 meters out from the supply drop. Now I'm sitting here like an idiot, telling my teammate, hey, I can't come, just grab the weapon. But him being him, he says, it's an AUG, I don't want it, I have a UMP. So my gracious teammate comes back and picks me up, and we drive back together to pick up the AUG and drive away, and somehow not lose either of us. How that worked, I don't know. We had low fuel and the car was damaged. I don't know why this worked at all. Never do this. This was dumb, but it worked perfectly. Here's where I pick up the AUG, and we see that it is working out perfectly, and we get away. Eventually, when we got in the car, we got hit about once or twice, but we made it away perfectly fine. Now we're getting to the good stuff. Here is where we get into the actual gameplay, where I started popping off. Here you see me open up this door. I realize that somebody's about to throw a grenade. Close it so that he can't get the grenade inside. So I'm sitting here in my room, hoping that maybe I can get somebody out of the window. Realize the grenade falls in there. Close the door so the grenade can't hurt my teammate. Realizing that there's no more doors, I look around to see if I can get one out the window. I couldn't. My teammate jumps out the window, gets himself picked off. Here I'm panicking really bad, get my dome off, luckily. I have no chest piece, no teammate. Essentially, I'm going to bank off the fact that that guy's down and that guy's going to want to get his teammate up. Hoping that I can slip this off somehow. I hope that mini guy keeps him occupied for me. I move around the left side, get the picks that I wanted. A little surprised that it wasn't a kill, it was a knock. Then it gets me a little weirded out, so now I'm really cautious, kind of control walking around, hoping that I don't get picked off without knowing where they are. I pick up a chest piece there because I didn't have one. And eventually, I just realized I gotta get back up to full health. So I go in here and I use an adrenaline syringe, hoping that nobody will push me for the time being. Now, it was a bit risky to take an 8-second break from a gameplay, but it was what I just felt I could really benefit from, so I went for it. And essentially, right here, my teammate tells me he just dropped down. I had no clue, so I go for it, get the kill. Want to clean him up because I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it out of here live, and I just want to cripple their team a little bit. And here I see him jump out of the window last second, me panicking, get the third person spray while crouch spamming. Luckily, he missed a shotgun shot. And I'm going to try to go for some picks here, but sadly I end up hitting the wood. So I just decide to take it from a different angle. I go get a real sniper, get the car, replace the SKS, try to make everything easier. And I'm going to try to gather myself for the upcoming game. So essentially here I was like, hey, hopefully I can drive this down for cover. Not realizing somebody popped one of the back wheels and I wasn't able to drive it up any. So I run back into cover, reload the car, and I'm just looking to see if I can make my move up. Not realizing there was people in front of me instantly. I find this guy to my left, get the quick pick on him, then keep moving my way up as much as I can. Start to get shot at right about here. Go prone, look for the guy, hit him, keep on moving, and hope I can get to that tree right up there. I was just pushing along as much as I could. Didn't get shot again, hit him, keep on pushing as much as I could, lay down, and then I begin to heal. At this point, my heart started racing, my palms started getting sweaty, but I was trying to keep it gathered. I see this guy over here near the rock eventually. I realize it's not a smart move to shoot him. I get the guy healing. And I see another guy shooting, so I figured, hey, might as well go for him. Missed that shot, sadly, so I have to go back, reload, regather myself. Wait for an opportunity. Find another guy out in the open shooting, being oblivious. Pick him off, too. That's 3 people down. Now I'm looking for one guy to just lingering around. I decide to weaken him, so there's no point of him getting res. Realized there's a guy at the rock. I was fat-fingering a little bit, got a little bit scared. Managed to make it to the tree. Now, I should have pushed him earlier, but I didn't know he was weak. So, essentially what I did here was I gave him time to heal, and that was not good. I should have pushed as quick as possible, but I didn't, so it still worked out. I got lucky. I got that left side peek, and essentially, after that, it became a 1v1. All I was trying to do was keep myself alive, keep my eyes wandering, and hopefully this guy shot first and did not hit his first shot. And as you can see here, I have the middle zone control hiding behind a rock. It's perfect cover. I'm almost certain there's nobody behind me. I give myself a little check just in case, but I'm pretty for sure I'm the only one on that side. I know that he's in this direction. My teammate tells me I should probably check the top right around here soon. So I give him a little bit of a check just to make sure. Realizing that there's nobody up top, I know he's got to be coming from that south direction. Finding that he shoots, I look for my target, get the pick on him in the blue, finish him up with the AR for the dub on the squads. Coming in with full, I wiped about 3 squads there in the final zone, cleaning them up with the car headshots. I just thought this was a nice little gameplay. I figured I'd give a little bit of an insight of how I was working in between it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this kind of content, I'll do it some more. I'll see you guys next time.